Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Berman. My practice in Beverly Hills, California. I'm well known as a cosmetic surgeon. I've been teaching facial rejuvenation with fat grafting around the world, and that's how I got involved with stem cells. Turns out our body's made up of nothing but cells, and our faces loses fat, the volume of fat over time, because your fat cells die, like every cell in your body. So what I found is that we can take these fat cells, which are loaded with stem cells, not just rejuvenate your face, but separate these cells from the fat and use them for different purposes. Inflammatory, degenerative processes. It's great for orthopedic. We're working on using it for neurodegenerative issues and all kinds of stuff. So what happened? Over the last 5 years, myself and my partner, Dr. Elliot Lander, developed the Cell Surgical Network. We started out as a couple guys working with these cells, these magical cells in your fat that we know as stem cells. Technically, it's stromal-vascular fraction, a nice rich soup, a rich broth, loaded with these cells that are unspecialized and can differentiate and even replicate. And so they can turn into the parts that we need to replace. So for me, this has been a magical ride. I often refer to these cells as, magical cells. We'll call it liquid magic because they have helped our patients get better from orthopedic injuries and even from things like COPD, heart disease, neurodegenerative problems. My partner, Dr. Landers, used them for helping people with interstitial cystitis and all kinds of other urologic conditions, including Peyronie's and erectile dysfunction. So for myself, as a cosmetic surgeon, I've been very lucky to work on people who are, some of them very well known, some of them are just very lovely people, and I've been able to make them look better. But in the last 5 years, I've actually been able to use some of my cosmetic skills to make people feel better, healthy. Early on, when I started doing some of this work, we had patients come in who wanted their faces repaired. And as I would talk to them about how the stem cells would help their face look better, the fat and stem cells in combination, I would then explain how we could take those cells and use them for things like arthritis. Early on, I had patients say, boy, instead of doing my face, could you fix my knees? And so working with Dr. Tom Grogan and Walter O'Brien, two really well-known orthopedic surgeons, we would send these patients just to see if this could work. And right off the bat, it was working. So this has been a magical tour. Early on, we had good success, and even now, what's so fun is to see all the doctors who are joining the network recapitulating and getting the same, degree of success that we're seeing. So we have a lot to learn. It's investigational. We're doing our best to move this thing forward. We certainly have our critics, but we love them because they keep us on the map somehow. But there's so much that we're learning, so much we're able to provide, and we're able to work with the PhDs and the laboratories and give them back data that we're learning in the clinic. And so far, we found if you have an inflammatory degenerative condition, anything that requires new cells, even potentially to extend life and longevity, this may be the magic ticket. And your fat is loaded with stem cells, and we're very lucky to be able to have a very simple, safe way of harvesting it and producing it and giving it back to you.